Are we all ready to go for a drive? We're going shopping.
Shopping? House shopping.
My wife Sabrina and I are looking for a new house for our growing family. This is insane! Hello! Some properties are move-in ready.
Wow, look at the shower.
Too sharp like this. And some need, well, a little work. The kids love this. It's a shortcut to falling out. But Sabrina and I don't always agree on everything. I could turn this into something you would be super impressed with. Like, this could be your dream home.
I don't believe it. I don't know if he knows what he's getting himself into.
And I know everything isn't going to be perfect. Oh! But the problems have to at least be fixable. It lacks severe curb appeal.
But you can't see it from the curb.
Thank God. Now Sabrina and I have to make the most important decision of our lives. What do you want to do? I'm Scott McGillivrays, and I love renovating. I also love my wife Sabrina. We got married and bought a house. Then we had Maya, and next we had Layla. Now we need a home that fits our family. Should be easy for me, right? We're about to find out. Ever since I was a kid, I love building things. If you know what you're doing, you can remove a kitchen just with these bad boys. Love working with my hands. I've been a contractor now for over 10 years. Done over 11 seasons of income property. Are you ready? I've hosted a few seasons of Canada's Handyman Challenge. Ron, Brenton, Chris. 3 of you won't be moving forward. I've literally worked with thousands of clients.
Holy, this is unbelievable.
But now I'm taking on the toughest one ever. Sabrina, my wife. We have to start looking for a new house.
I know.
And yes, our story starts in the bedroom. If we're gonna move, we gotta move sooner than later. Good morning! Here are my 2 greatest reasons why we need to move. As painful as that might be. I'm supposed to be the go-to guy for construction, but I've never built my own home. And everyone knows, as a contractor, your house is always the last one to get fixed. Okay, girls, why don't you guys make Mommy and Daddy breakfast? Sabrina and I have known each other for 10 years. We've been married for 8 years. She's super sweet. She's super down to earth. She is a great mom. She's a school teacher as well, which makes her even better mom.
Where does it go? Good girl.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's one of those mornings. No matter how old or how tough you think you are, when a 1-year-old hands you a tiara, you play dress up.
Scott's an amazing dad. The girls absolutely love him. He's devoted to them, takes them to the park. He loves to chase them around. Maya is 3.5 years old. I'll give you some coffee.
That would be great. 2 creams, 1 sugar, please. She's full of beans. I spy with my little eye something that is red. You got it.
She's got Scott's personality.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah.
On your marks.
Yeah.
Get set.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Go, go, go.
Outgoing, loves the attention. Where's my veil?
We're gonna watch it afterwards.
She loves to dance and swim and garden with her dad.
Oh my gosh, look at all these beans. Here, fill the bowl, please. Can you get him out?
I can't.
Layla. Who taught you your manners, Layla? What?
Dada.
Layla is our youngest daughter. She's gonna be turning 2 shortly.
What are these? This one is a... She is the quiet one. She's more on the shy side, so I think she's got more of my personality. What happened?
The best thing about the kids is that even though their personalities are totally different, when they're together, they get the best from each other. So having the 2 of them and watching them play together is the best thing ever. In our house, we don't worry about sleeping in because we have these 2 alarm clocks that go off every morning. Is it just me, or sometimes you feel like we live in like an insane asylum?
It is having kids.
We love this home. We have a lot of great memories here. But realistically, we want something that's closer to our family, got a better location, and we want something that has more privacy. We have a little bit of space, but to be honest, I'm kind of tired of being in a bit of a fishbowl here. It's like we have an audience. You can see almost 20 properties. People looking out their window right now. You can see in no matter what we do. It'd be nice to have less neighbors, but still in a neighborhood. Just privacy from your neighbors, you know? Let's start looking at places.
For sure.
Obviously, I think we should move closer to our parents. Like with the kids and everything, it'd be nice to have some help.
That'd definitely be on the wish list. My other thing would be storage space, closet space. We have extra hangers hanging in our bedroom because we don't have the space.
I finished the basement years ago before we had kids, and this was supposed to be a bedroom here. I may have miscalculated how much storage we were going to need because it's turned into a full-on storage room. Got all the stuff for the kids. They outgrow everything so fast, so it's like 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, 9 to 12, and we don't even know if we're gonna get rid of this stuff yet because we don't even know if we're finished having kids, so hold on. Why did I just whisper that? For now, that room has been taken over. And then I also built a workout room, which is actually the overflow storage room. This is this is kind of where things land once the kids aren't using them anymore. This house was not planned well for storage, both upstairs and downstairs. But if we're gonna move, I would do this totally different.
The kids' stuff is just consuming our house. It's taking over. You know, we're busting at the seams right now. We definitely need more space.
Stroller. Puzzle.
Promise me one thing.
What?
Can we please make sure that we can somehow fit a playroom in this new house so that they can have their own space?
Yes. We'll figure out a playroom that's not also our family room. So, Sabrina and I are house hunting. That's a nice house.
Cute house.
There's a school right here. We just can't find anything that's getting us excited. Today we're looking at a foreclosure. You know how often a foreclosure comes up in the city?
Rarely ever.
Almost never. There's a huge opportunity to build value into this property, and it is right beside my office, which means more time with my kids. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Ah, mamasha. Look at those floors.
Wow. It's got a nice big entrance, like better than what we have now.
Yeah. The floors are kind of cool. They could be refinished. Very.
But if you refinish, would it stay nicely, or?
We could sing this beautifully. I have an addiction to fixing up properties. And so far, this is feeding the beast. Dining, living, whoa.
Sitting area with a fireplace?
Oh!
It's a dead mouse.
It's a bird.
A bird?
It's a bird.
After I saw the bird, gone. See you later.
Well, when these houses aren't maintained, the animals get in. He must have come in through the chimney or something.
Just warn me if there's...
I'll warn you if I see anything else.
Okay.
Oh,
This is...
wait a second. So the kitchen's been redone here.
Been redone.
But look at this. Why would you leave these floors? The kitchen's been remodeled, which was a surprise, but they forgot about the floors. Oh my goodness. Where are the floors?
Well,
They must have pulled the carpets up.
maybe they started to do floors?
This is the master bedroom.
Oh,
What?
no, there's a dead bird.
Oh.
I just don't want living things in our home.
Well, there was nothing living in there, don't worry.
Or dead.
A few patches on the wall. Oh my gosh. You know what?
What?
There's a bedroom here, separate entrance, kitchen, bathroom. It comes with an income property? Slam dunk. The basement is a huge opportunity. We could have this as a separate living quarters, or we could turn it into a playroom for the girls. I mean, it's a lot of potential down there. Sabrina and I are looking for a new house, and this city fixer-upper is looking pretty good. Check this out.
Is that a pool?
There's a pool.
Oh, that's nice.
I love it. It hasn't been maintained, though. They haven't even opened the pool up. It's still covered.
But I like how it has the fence around for the girls, you know, for safety.
There is a pool. This one needs a lot more work than I would expect, but it's funny how many things this house has that we're actually looking for. Look at this.
Oh my god.
There's the shingles. When your shingles start to curl, you know they're done. When they start peeling off, you know you've missed the boat. These should have been replaced years ago. See, as soon as the repair and maintenance stops on a house like this, the whole thing starts to deteriorate. But this Tudor-style home is on my short list for sure. If I put sweat equity into it, do the right renovation, I can turn this into a place that we would love as our home. Are we all ready to go for a drive? Give me a kiss. Hey, give me a kiss. We're going shopping.
Shopping? House shopping.
I'm gonna take you guys on a little side trip.
Where are you taking us?
Today we're very close to where I bought my first income property, which was also my home for 9 years. I talked to the tenant last night. He's cool. He's gonna be leaving around lunch. Maya, do you want to see Daddy's first house? Yeah! Do you want to live there?
Scott lived in a basement all through when we were dating.
Living in a basement apartment for me was a necessity at the time. I had no money. The only way I could afford a home is if I had tenants living in it making the mortgage payments for me. I remember you were begging me. You were like, please, can I move into that basement apartment with you?
I don't think so, babe.
Oh, yes.
Maybe that was another girl.
Did I know I was going to turn it into a business and buy hundreds of properties? No, but I worked my butt off to get there, so I don't want to forget those humble beginnings. Here we are.
Here.
Oh, Layla's waking up just in time to see Daddy's first house.
You ready?
And to show you where Mommy fell in love with Daddy.
Not the house.
Big time.
Hey, this is where Daddy used to live.
Go on in. This is it. The magical moment.
Wow.
You see that? That's my awkward smile. Because I just realized this place is a lot worse than I remembered. What do you guys think? This is Daddy's first apartment. Really? She loves it. This was my living room. These tiles were free. Instant regret. This was garbage picked. Uh-oh, don't look down.
What?
No, look at my floors. They're coming apart.
Yes, you're doing a very good job.
No, I did. I can fix that. You see, they'll be good for another 15 years once I close the gap. It's almost embarrassing that I still have this place. It's humbling, but embarrassing at the same time. I learned a lot from this place. This was my first home. This was my first rental. Even the TV show started with this house. I had a production company come here, walk through and interview me in this space. It was a total disaster. I brought a copy of it to show the kids.
It still exists.
I have it. I have a copy
You
of it.
have it? And you've had this for how long? You've never...
As long as we've been married.
You never shown it to me?
You want to see it?
I do.
I watched a few too many home reno shows, and I thought I'd get creative with the painting.
Oh, yeah, Daddy loves.
Well, I couldn't decide which I wanted, big or small. And then I was like, wow, this is cool. No one likes it but me.
He's dressed like clothes that he had probably from high school. But that was Scott. That was the guy I met.
Maya, where are you going?
She's not interested.
I'm gonna rip this out carefully. I want safety goggles in this situation. If I'd like, I can rent out the upstairs, make money, and live downstairs. And in the future, if I want to move myself upstairs. Oh, the future plan was to move upstairs.
No.
I've kept that property forever. It's the grounding element. I will always be that guy from that basement apartment, and that's okay. Can't go wrong. What do you think about my hair like that?
I liked it. I liked it with long hair.
I don't know if I should grow back. It's the office. Still in decent shape. And this was the secret passage. If you ever get locked out, you could come in from the garage. I'd pop that out and I'd crawl in. I'll bet you I could still fit through there.
No.
This is embarrassing, but the first time I invited Sabrina over, I actually locked us out of my apartment. But I'm Scott McGillivray. I know how to salvage a date. I don't remember exactly how I did this. Would have had to stick something in there. Here we go. I think I put it down on the side of the toilet. Perfect. And then I just used to climb in here. Oh my God. Oh! My pancreas! Ow! No, don't touch anything.
Oh.
Good. There it is.
And then go.
I got this. you got? Smooth. That was
Always how you do it, right?
exactly how I remember. You know, walking through here brings back a lot of memories from when Sabrina and I first met, which is actually a pretty funny story.
First time I met Scott was on holiday, my March break. We were approached by Scott and one of his buddies. He was a bit, those cool dudes that just thought, like, every girl loved him.
You want to know the truth? These girls walk by, and they're hooting and hollering at us, and they came over and asked us if we wanted to hang out. I was like, these girls are a little full of themselves, right?
They were kind of like, hey, girls, you want to come play volleyball with us?
These girls were all over us. It was a little annoying.
We actually said no, and we walked away.
I felt sorry for her, so I was like,
We decided to meet that night.
we all went out. We partied pretty hard, maybe a little too hard, because the girls, they got sick. So, trying to be the gentleman I was, I took them back to the hotel. They were not feeling well.
I kind of saw a different side of him, that sweet guy, the sensitive guy.
And we had taken all these pictures that night with their camera, with our camera. So I just left a little note with my email address, and I was like, it'd be good to get some pictures, and maybe I can send them ours. And that was it. I didn't think I was ever going to hear from her again. So she emailed me. We went out on a few dates.
I know this sounds cheesy, but after a date, I remember telling my girlfriend that I'm going to marry this guy. Like, I knew from our first date.
We got engaged, we got married, we bought a house, we've got 2 kids. Boom, here we are. Is there anything affordable in this neighborhood?
I found one for you.
I always say, use a real estate agent. It doesn't cost you anything to use a real estate agent. At the end of the day, she gets paid by the seller, not by the buyer. Tell me about the one we're going to see. It's not even listed yet.
It's not listed.
This is it?
This.
Looks like a big lot. Whoa.
Looks like a barn.
Barn house. It lacks severe curb appeal.
But you can't see it from the curb.
Thank God. Oh, wow. It's totally 70s sitcom with the staircase.
Exactly.
I would say it's the least inviting entrance I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that. That's a nice safety feature. The kids will love this. It's a shortcut to falling out.
I would love it.
All right, so I have my work cut out. It's sturdy.
Okay, so you have your family room. Nice, large room.
Ooh, these are nice.
Nice hardwood floors.
These are original oak here, strip oak.
Oh,
Okay.
Ah,
God.
I thought it was,
why does this get better?
This reminds me of, beam me up, Scotty. Take me out of here, please.
Well, I don't know how much you love your wife, but unfortunately you would have to redo the kitchen.
Love me a lot.
I feel like we'd be bumping into each
Oh,
other.
for sure.
I feel like we'd be like, hey, I gotta get this thing over here. Can you reach let's turn on the range hood. What's that in the cabinet under there? What's that in the cabinet? Oh, you're welcome. This is the master bedroom. It's perfect just the way it is.
You said things were gonna get better.
That master bedroom was super romantic.
The
Felt
zebra wall.
Felt like a safari. I think this was Jessica's room. Something tells me. But just remember, Sabrina, life isn't measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away.
What are you talking about?
Just channeling it, you know? Don't read above the door.
You still haven't seen the ensuite?
Yeah. All right. Wow. Go ahead and make my bidet. You still laugh at my jokes.
I knew they're funny.
Okay.
Wow.
I like this.
I want you to look at this land and tell me, where else can you find something like this?
This is a lot of space.
This is a beautiful space.
Walking out in the backyard, there's a pond in the back corner.
Mm-hmm.
There's like apple trees. There's acres of
Lots of
space.
space.
And it's under your budget.
I'm entertaining the ideas of what we can do with this. It needs a tremendous amount of work, but it has a lot of stuff that's on our list. I mean, it's not that old. Layout doesn't work well, but so this guy does. Fix layouts. I could turn this into something that you would be super impressed with. Like, this could be your dream home.
I don't believe you.
It's totally doable. Think
Scott,
about it if I
you
open
do
it up.
rental basements. It's like a 1-bedroom apartment. This is
I do renovations. I've renovated hundreds of
entire
properties.
house.
I can do, and I've done entire homes before. Yeah, I may fix a lot of basements. Maybe that's my specialty. Maybe that's everything I do, but I can do more than that.
Right now, I'm just really not convinced that I want to renovate this place.
We're looking for a new house closer to our parents with privacy and more storage. So far, we've seen 2 that have a lot of potential. It comes with an income property? Slam dunk. But now Tara says she has a house with everything and a price tag to match.
Hey, guys. Hey,
Wow.
I want you guys to keep an open mind.
Did you say open wallet or open mind?
I like what I see.
So far,
Oh my goodness.
This is beautiful.
This is insane. When we first walked into the place, I was kind of blown away. Hello! It's open enough that you can see through to everything, but the rooms are still well defined. Oh my gosh.
this lot is exactly what Scott wants. It's a little bit over his price range, but he has a lot of check boxes to fill, and this house has it all. So this is a dream kitchen. I don't think there's one thing that you can point out that you would even change.
I would do a double island.
Only you. Dining area.
This is the pantry here. This is the pantry. I've seen a lot, but this even surprises me.
What is it?
Oh no! Look at that! Come on! Seriously?
Yeah.
People are like, how's your new house? All you have to say is, it's got an elevator. And they're like, whoa! That sounds crazy. No. You don't want to leave the two of us in an elevator. That's how we had Layla.
Hey.
Just kidding. No, I'm kidding. It's very uplifting, that elevator. I would like to go to the second floor, please. It takes this place to the next level.
Yep.
I really felt like it.
Are you done?
What? Holy smokes, it's even better from up here. You know what I feel like with this? I feel like this is like my running track at the gym. I don't even need to go to the gym. It's like 20 more laps to go. I'm excited. And I would love to be able to move in here quickly. Almost everything is done.
It's a bonus having it ready to move in.
This is the master bedroom.
Nice size.
This with the table in the middle. What is this thing gonna do here? Oh, I get it.
Alright.
You know why this is perfect? Because Sabrina likes to see me on TV before we go to bed. It gets her all
So I can
excited.
dream about him.
Okay, here's the master ensuite.
Wow. Look at the shower. This is crazy.
What?
There's like no glass.
Are we all in the shower?
Very nice. God. Is that how you take a shower?
Take a shower like this. Need more soap.
Okay, moving on.
I'll admit it. All this house shopping, it makes me a little crazy.
You have the little private toilet
Like
here.
that? Yeah.
Whoa. You can't just walk past this and not say something.
Well, this does it all.
It's like a rocket ship.
Yeah, take it for a ride.
I feel so much pressure.
So you have a covered area here.
This is the basement, right?
This is the
It's a
basement.
walkout basement.
It is a walkout basement. Lots of space for entertaining.
My God, the kids would go nuts. If they saw this pool, they would be
Oh,
screaming.
I would be in it already.
The pool is spectacular. Look at the size of this place. Believe me, I'm ready to write the check and
Right.
put in an offer, but it's the price I'm worried about. It's like the luxury treatment here, but it comes with the luxury price tag. It's pretty intense, that place.
Stunning.
That was insane.
That was.
It's kind of move-in ready.
Which makes it attractive.
This is the closest we've seen to getting what we want.
Definitely.
But now it's like exceeded it.
I don't know. It's a tough call.
Tara just texted me.
She wants to know our decision.
No, she said they might be willing to accept a slightly lower offer. Today's decision day. It's time to put in an offer. So this is the tough part. We gotta
Making a decision?
We gotta make a decision here. Look at this one here. This is the downtown fixer-upper. It's in an established neighborhood. We could renovate it. There's like amenities close by. It's close to my work downtown.
It's got a lot of pros. It's nice to be, walking distance to things. I'll give you that. But when you come to the city, everything's very tight. You're on top of each other. And that's what we live in now.
Sabrina's never been a city girl. Like, she's never lived in the city. I think it's a bit out of her element. So, city's not gonna work. It doesn't sound like we're ready to be downtown, so we want something with more space. So we're down to these two. The elevator house.
Pool.
Yeah, there's a pool. It's
The
pretty
girls would love it. Nice neighborhood where it's
a
you have
great
space, but you still feel like you're in a community.
And also the most expensive thing we've looked at.
But there's no renovations. It's kind of move-in ready.
You see that? That's the face of a woman in love with a house. Or the barn bungalow house. Has the best lot. It's the worst house that we've seen.
I know. Well, the land is beautiful, the space. It's close to the family. It's easy for me to do pickups and drop-offs.
But
for
you
the
didn't
girls.
seem enthusiastic when we were there.
Because the house is old, it's run down.
No doubt it needs some work.
But is it going to be everything that we want as our dream home?
The honest truth is, once you buy something, you can't change the lot, you can't change the location, but you can always change the house. Now you see that? That's the face of a guy in love with doing renovations.
Okay.
What do you want to do? We were trying to get videographers to do our wedding, and we were watching a video, and in the video we were watching of someone else's wedding, they were doing this nice romantic first dance, and Sabrina had a little tear. And I was like, that's what we gotta do. Yeah, I gotta give her the wedding dance thing. I bought her some lessons for her birthday before our wedding, thinking, you know, maybe we can learn a few moves.
I was a dancer, so I'm like, for sure, let's do it.
So, I'm like, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's foxtrot it up.
It was great. It was the hit of our wedding, for sure. From what I can remember, I think it was over 300,000 people watched this video. I think they would just want to see Scott, right? Everyone was shocked that Scott can dance.
We've come so far from then. Now, we just need to know where we're going. So, it's time to put in an offer. So we're down to these two. The elevator house.
Okay.
Or the barn bungalow house.
This one is nice. The property is beautiful.
Property's beautiful.
Like, there's so much space in the backyard.
It is pretty awesome. It's got an elevator.
Yeah, which we...
It's built for
That's a
retired
bonus.
couple. It's a bonus.
I mean, it has a lot of what we want. But with the barn, I think we can tweak it to make it what we want. Make it our dream home.
Now that we're saying it out loud, I know exactly what we should do.
Me too.
We're gonna put an offer on the... Please say what I'm thinking. Barn house? Okay, good. We picked the house that needs the most work. How did I know that was gonna happen? Check, please. Hey, Ma. Today's the big day. We've taken possession of our new property, and I've invited a few of our close family members and friends to come and check it out. Are we missing anybody? Well, thanks everybody for coming today. Welcome to our new home.
We're excited to have everybody here.
We have a lot of work to do, and we're glad you're all here to help us. Layla's excited. Right? Got a big day. We know we want to gut this place, start fresh, and we're all going to help out to make sure we can do it in one swoosh. You guys want to go inside and have a look? My in-laws are Italian, so everything is like a celebration. It's going to be a crazy day. Here we go! We're going to get this place cleaned out as fast as we can, but as carefully as we can as well, because we've donated everything in the house to Habitat for Humanity. All of that will go to funding houses for needy families. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you, Scott?
Good. Well, here's the good news. I've brought a lot of free labor. The whole family's here. Here's the bad news. I don't think you brought a big enough truck. Alright, we've got a whole house to empty out.
There you go, pumpkin.
Boom! Oh, that's why it was so heavy. Don't worry, I got it. You guys are good now. It's all hands on deck. The kids are helping out. Good job, Maya. The adults are helping out. My mom's helping out. Elena, what are you just eating all the time? It's so hard to find good labor these days. Put her down. It's a bit of a clash with the plaid. Lift. All in my stunt double. I need a high five. Everybody who carried something. Boom, boom, boom. You guys are amazing. You know, you never appreciate the work unless you do some of it yourself. Habitat wants the toilet.
Really?
Yeah, they're gonna reuse it. It's good. This is my house. Sabrina and I should be removing the toilet. You have to undo the nuts on the other
Why
side.
didn't you tell me we were doing this so I could have tied my hair?
I can hold your hair back. This is like the night we met. White, black, or copper.
Wait.
So you get a spare piece of wire. Very nice. I like the white.
Let's see what you did.
Not bad.
Not bad. Alright.
Okay, so you're gonna want to unscrew the bolt. Lefty loosey.
Righty tighty.
Boom. Okay, you get that. I'm gonna do the water shut off. Alright, got this one. What?
It's hot in here.
It's just because you're staring at my butt. There you go. Oh, man. My lips touch the side. And there's a hair on my tongue now.
Disgusting.
I had to get my head in between the vanity and the toilet, and as I was trying to fit my head in and see, my lips grazed the porcelain along the side. Oh, I can't wait to kiss you. It was like a really bad chapstick. Okay, we're gonna get it up on the edge. 1, 2, 3. Up. Ugh. Usually that's supposed to be clean water. Oh, something died in there. Oh, it's like a
No.
dead, yeah. There's a dead thing in there.
What is it?
Like a mouse or a rat. Look out. Oh my, no, don't leave it for me. Now I gotta dump this thing out. Don't look at the bottom, whatever you do. Oh.
Disgusting.
Oh.
That water is.
Hold it.
knows what was in there. Maybe a dead bird, like something fell out. Don't want to know.
Now we gotta get this thing outside. 1, 2, 3, flip. Are you wearing your jewelry? Is that the necklace I bought you for our anniversary?
Why didn't you tell me we were taking out a toilet?
We got a gift for you guys. Is it dripping on you again? We're full in here.
Okay.
You did great. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
My lips touched the toilet, by the way. Alright, guys, we're gonna break for lunch. Hey! Let's eat. What do you see with the space?
Kind of would like more of an open concept. Tear down this wall, kind of make it open to the kitchen, the dining room, the family room.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Great.
Okay, here's what my design plan looks like. We totally got this place. We're gonna tear down the walls around the kitchen to give Sabrina and I that open concept that we want. Then I'll combine the 2 bedrooms to make a nice big master with a walk-in closet because we desperately need the storage. And finally, a large addition on the front of the house is going to give us even more space. So we can have a big entrance, I can have a great big office, and a much-needed playroom for Maya and Layla. Pick up the sledgehammer.
All right.
Okay, you want to know a trick to this? Once you find the stud, you marry him. No, once you find the stud, just break alongside it like this. As far as you can. Start to peel the whole thing off. Can you use your fist? It's pretty hot.
It's looking great.
Looks bigger already. Whew. Let's keep
I'm
going.
liking it.
We're gonna rip off the drywall. We're gonna pull down the ceilings. We're gonna take this place back to the bones. Got a beautiful piece of wood here. I may clean it. I'll sand it. I can make furniture. I can make something out of it. All right. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Look at this.
What is that? Think there was a leak or something?
Oh. Look what happens when you don't have proper vapor barrier. That's from all the moisture condensating on the exterior walls. That's the outside of the house, rotting. They tried to vapor barrier this, but they're using garbage bags.
As a vapor barrier?
And it's on the wrong side of the insulation. Look at this.
Is that the outside?
That's outside.
So you're telling me there's nothing
Look at
between the brick and the wall just rotted?
I can get that with my fingers. That goes right outside.
My goodness.
Sabrina and I have bought a new place, and we're completely gutting it. But now that we're pulling the walls down, the existing structure is actually a lot worse than I thought. Look at this.
Is that the outside?
That goes right outside.
My goodness.
This place is rotting from the inside out. You can't see this stuff until you start opening up walls, though. Like, who knew they had cut out all the vapor barrier? Look at that. Rotten. This is way expensive. Like, not in the plan at all. I always recommend when you're purchasing a property to get a home inspection, but I'm doing more work to this place than any home inspector would have ever dug into. So I waived that condition in order to try to get a lower purchase price, and it worked. But now I'm finding things that wouldn't have even come up in a report. So the savings that I got on the purchase price, I just found out where I gotta spend them. I think the bricks are actually moving. That's moving. Now that the interlock has been pulled out around the front of the house, we can see the bottom course of bricks has a huge problem. Hey, Pumpkin. How you doing? Come here. How you doing, sweetheart?
Why do you have these big machines here?
Well, Mommy and Daddy have been working here, but that's the least of our worries. Look what I found back behind the stones.
What is that?
That used to be the bricks, but it's a real mess now. You're not gonna believe this, Maya. Ready? This whole thing could fall down. Boom.
But this is our new house.
I know. It's hard not to get emotionally invested when you're purchasing a home, and there's so many things I love about this property. I may have overlooked some of the problems on the structure. Look at this. Look at that whole bottom course of bricks. After we remove this whole walkway, you can see that these bricks are completely eroding down here. And the bottom course is what holds everything above it. So this is more than just settling. This is structural compromise.
So the whole house is rotten. And the foundation? Like, what happens with all of that?
Is this whole thing
It's just
rotten?
Oh.
This is not built properly at all. I've never seen the front of a house like this before.
Well, do you think you should be doing this? Maybe you need to stop. I think you got the point.
There you go. That's the front of our house. This is a joke.
This is a disaster.
We're gonna rip the whole front of the house off. I gotta dig the whole thing out, the foundation all the way around. Like, this is the cost of a house. In order to salvage the project at this point, I'm gonna have to dig up the entire foundation. There's gonna be replacement, repairing, and probably a pouring of new footings. Everything will have to be waterproofed. I'll have to redo all the bricks on the exterior. And there's no guarantee that there isn't another spot that could crumble. The structural budget just went from $0 to a few $100,000. No matter which way we go with the renovation, these two trees have to go. One of them has its roots into the septic bed. The other one has its roots pushing against the foundation. So I'm cutting them down. I've cut down literally hundreds of trees in my life. It's fun, and I'm good at it. It's this one that's going to be a little tougher. It should be fine.
I don't know why Scott is cutting down a tree. This is, you should just hire somebody and do the work, but Scott has to do everything on his own.
trees, like renovations, are unpredictable. And today, neither are going my way. Oh,
What did
Don't look.
you
You see that? That smile tells me if the camera wasn't on, it wouldn't be a smile at all. Don't look. I've cut down a lot of trees, and 99% of the time it goes exactly where you plan on having it go. I did notice the branch on the back was fighting me, and it won because the tree went off just enough that it broke a window, which probably needed replacing anyway, but it did do a little bit of damage to the front, the side, and the roof of the house. So,
considering everything we just saw, I just don't feel that that house is safe. And at the end of the day, what we have and what we're dealing with, it's not usable. It's rotting, it's cracking, it's moldy.
it is getting to the point where the amount of money we're going to spend to fix this place up, it might just be worth starting from scratch. We bought this home because we love the neighborhood, we love the lot, and we're trying to work with the existing home, but it's turning out to be a lot more trouble than it's worth. It seems to be problem after problem, and I can't sleep at night knowing all the trouble that's in this place. So, it seems dramatic, but I'm going to tear this whole place down. This season on Moving the McGillivrays. So this is the proposed site plan. Like, you know what I can do, right? Let's do an open concept.
Whoa, this is a massive project. It's not just a basement apartment. Are we going to be able to build here?
I don't know. So on top of building my own house, I'm volunteering to help build a family a home. We've all been fundraising, and the lake is just barely not frozen. It's time to go swimming! It's gonna be a long day. So one of the things I'm most excited about is my workshop.
Let's see what you did.
What do you think?
It looks great. It's perfect.
Come on in.
This looks amazing. That's disgusting.
Thank you, Layla. Thanks a lot. For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.